in terms of the fans. You booing him, and he's out there basically with a half a body playing. That's total disrespect. Now, maybe you've fallen out of love with him, and that's your right to, as fans who spend money to see a team and a product put on the field that you love or like or whatever it may be. But you got to be appreciative of the way that Baker Mayfield has taken the field and being banged up and everything by not deciding to sit tight and get healthy to protect his investment long term to try to get the money. He's out there trying to put a good product on the field as much as he can. So you got to respect it. Booing, I mean, fans are fans, and he's probably right about that. It's probably somebody that is making all the booing noise and screaming and hollering when they're on offense trying to engineer drives.
I love Baker. I appreciate his edge. I think it's something he brings to the table. I think he's one of the toughest individuals in the NFL and all of sports to play through the injuries he's played through. Also mentally to go through what he's gone through this year, not having a great year but still battling and playing. But like my mom always told me, for every action there's a reaction. And when Baker starts sitting at these podiums and has a little bit of that tone, I'm fine with you having that tone. You just got to ball out, man.
I'm with Key on, and Jay, you're with Key too, on
Yes.
like, look, what Baker says is right, and there's something endearing about it when you listen to him, because do we really want press conferences where we're just testing the guy to see if he can give, Key does that like football guy answer, and you're like, oh my God, that's perfect. Is it just a test of that? Is it like a performance? Or do we really want to find something out? Because if we really want to find something out, Baker gives that to you, right? And it's not like what he's saying is wrong. What he's saying is right. But here's why what Jay said has me thinking a little differently, Key.
Uh-huh.
It's the way he's saying it that tells you what you need to know. He is like surly. There's something underneath it that's reacting to the questions, because there is some negative connotations in the questions, right? So there's something in it that's reacting to it that's angry, that's like going at the fans a little bit, even if the fans are in the wrong. Whereas someone who really handles that very well, that goes right like water off a duck's back.
Yeah,
man. They're not worried about it like the way Baker's worried about it.
Max, baby Max. Let me take you in here, man. When I'm out on the field and I'm busting my ass to get out of the training room to go and try and put the best thing possible on the field with one leg, one arm, a half a lung, a cracked rib, a neck that's hurting, a head that's hurting, fingers that's sore, and I'm out there doing what I need to do to try to help us win games, and I'm getting a reaction from media and fans, I'm going to be teed off because you're not appreciating what I'm doing. And I know what I'm doing. I know how hard I work. I know how hard I wake up every single damn morning, roll out of the bed, get into the training room, whether it's the ice, the steam, the tub, whatever, I'm in there. And I'm going out there and I'm practicing, I'm grinding every single day. Money aside, because the money's already in the bank. I'm not even, that's the I can sit tight. They ain't gonna get that back. But I'm busting my rear end to try and help this franchise, and you are booing me or you asking me some silly ass questions at a podium. That is going to be irritating when I already know the answer to my problems. I'm hurt and I'm not playing well. But then you, as a media member, as a fan booing me, don't appreciate that. That's why Baker has the tone that he has.
There's no doubt that there are good reasons for the tone. What I'm saying is there's something about that Jay, you brought it up. There's something about the delivery that you said, hey, you better ball, right? There's something about the delivery that has a certain level of arrogance in it. And understand, I'm saying this from a point of view where I understand what you're saying. I agree with the points. I'm not anti-Baker in this way. I'm not. I like the fact that he gives you a real answer, and it's straight up and down. And when you investigate the answer, you go, yeah, he's not wrong. He's right. But there's a certain arrogance in the tone that when you're bulletproof when you're a baller. And Baker is something less than that. And so I can see where that rubs the wrong way.
Key, if you were doing a press conference and you didn't play well, knowing your background, how you balled out, you could say things in the manner that you say them because you would go ball out. You would go put up stats and be like, you see this? Talk to that.
He may come back again, though, next week.
Okay, that's what I said.
Out.
That was my point. That was all my point
healthy.
was.
But if he's not healthy, we may see the same results. We have to take into consideration, Jay and Max, he's not healthy.
No, he's not. And he's tough. He's obviously tough because he's playing through. I think also another component is because he wants the contract and he's in a contract year that you can look at it and go, okay, but what's the motivation? Are you trying to not let Case Keenum get on the field? Are you trying, you know what I mean, to protect the fact that, the assumption is he's negotiating, trying to get toward the top of the market? I think that takes a little bit of fair or not fair, Key. I think that dampens the he's a tough guy thing for fans a little bit.
And also,
yeah, but if you go ahead, Jay.
Okay, I was going to say, Key, I'm sorry. Even more so, the fact that he is injured. If he continues to play this way, like, how do you start assessing it, right? Because eventually people will start saying, yeah, I know he's injured, but.
Yep.
Yeah, absolutely.
And that's the part that you get worrisome for him about.
He's in a tough spot.
He's gonna trick off his money if he stay hurt
Exactly.
playing the way he's playing. Yeah. So that's why I say I wouldn't play unless I'm 100%. I'm not putting bad tape out there.
Thanks for watching ESPN on YouTube. For live streaming sports and premium content, subscribe to ESPN Plus.